Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Riding Tiger with Arijit Bhattacharyya. And as you know, Riding Tiger is basically a concept where I always say that change makers, they don't stop. Entrepreneurs, they don't stop. They just can't stop. They continue their journey, and if they stop, the tiger will eat them. What the hell is this tiger? This tiger is your life, it's your business, it's your journey. When you start it, there is a risk. Your heart is always loves and dubs, and you feel that if you stop, this beast is gonna kill you. So you keep riding on the top of it and keep doing it, keep feeding it, and you have the pleasure by saying that I am the change maker. And guess what? Today I have amazing guest from Italy, my beautiful Benedetta, and she is, oh my God. If I look at the profile, it's an amazing work that she has been doing for several years now. So she's an Italian producer, an author, a singer, a presenter, and of course, a philanthropist, expert in international relationship and project management. She is the co-founder and ambassador of the not-for-profit A.N.G.E.L.S. That's a National Association of Great Energies Leading Solitude for the medical care of sick children from war-affiliated areas. It's not easy to do such kind of works. And of course, as an artist, she's disrupting the scientific world. So if you don't know, if you feel that art doesn't need science, probably we are wrong. When you start doing anything related to arts, it can be your acting, it can be your drawing, it can be your singing. As an artist, back in your mind, you are always logical. Without logic, probably you can't move your pencils. Probably you cannot move your brush. I can tell it from the experience because I am an artist as well. So welcome to Riding Tiger with the show is yours. Could you please talk our audience, just share about your life experience. How did you start your journey, about your passion? I know that you actually really wanted to be in the acting field, and probably that's one of the childhood dream that you have. So if you can learn about your life journey, how did you start it? And if you can share a little bit about your life experience, we'll be glad.
Thank you. Thank you for this lovely presentation. Basically, what I want to say to your audience is that when I was younger, unfortunately, I wasn't very sure of the direction of my life. I was confused. It was the time being confused because I remember also my schoolmate, my classmate, and I was between two different lives. One very institutional, very financially oriented and serious, let's say, traditional. And my father, for example, asked me to take the law degree or the economy degree, to choose in between three options. My mother wasn't pretty sure of my artistic skills, so she told me, you don't have to do law if you don't feel it. You can do art, you can go to art. So I was always like confused in between two different skills, two different worlds to join. And what I can say is that now this is my richness, that I have one side and another one. And it was also very useful when I arrived to the United Arab Emirates. I was super young and very pretty, of course. So I was having a degree in law. People call me doctor because I had a master's degree and PhD. So actually, at least I was going to a country where it was given respect to me because I was already a doctor in law. And at that time, 20 years back, the Emirati ladies were not as much as emancipated as they became during the years. So I saw literally a country growing in front of my eyes, and it was a beautiful experience. I have the best memories in that country, the best friends, feeling in family, because when the Muslim people also, they open the door to you, they are super like cozy and very embracing you as a guest. So I've never feel lonely when I was around my Emirati friends. I want to say to the youngsters also that is pretty normal sometimes to be confused. Nowadays, I see that a lot of young people, they are more determined. They know they have more focus on specific fields, because there is a lot of specification in this contemporary society. There are sectors, but for example, for myself, I don't like very much any label. I'm writing a program to present in the Italian TV against the label, against the needs that is pretty much Italian. I think that is pretty much Italian, because I didn't see anywhere else in the world the need to label people as much as they have in Italy. So I want to go against any label. I want to go against also, I am so concerned sometimes when people are forced in Italy to do the coming out of their own sexuality, for example. I find it very weird. Why should you do the coming out? This is your private life, and why should you label yourself with a name or another? Why? You can love any human being, and love is not having any label. So this is pretty much my mentality. And of course, there is something that I want to achieve. I'm completely against the weapons, and I believe that in a modern society, weapons are like for stupid people. They can produce weapons nowadays because the technology is so advanced. The weapons are so much dangerous. I go every year to the I index the exhibitions and various exhibition about war, no, because I'm a philanthropist, so I must go. I must check what's new, what is the environment, the air. I have to smell it, because I am fighting for the peace fighting since 25 years now. So I believe it's so absurd that you have a drone that can literally go somewhere super far and kill the entire family, kill an entire community just with releasing a bomb, and you are not even there. So the technology is so dangerous in these fields. So I believe that it should be cancelled totally, the industry of weapons all over the world. It should be something coming from presidents from all over the world, and change those factories in something to improve the quality of life of everybody, and fighting the hunger in the world. This is something that is very logic for me, but I see that is not logic for the countries. So
Yeah, in fact, if we look at our Mother Earth, in today's time, at least in 2022, we haven't learned our lessons yet. 2019 till date, we are going through pandemic. We had COVID, but we haven't learned by ourselves. We feel that probably we can kill Mother Nature. There is hunger. We are killing our own agricultural fields. We are killing our own men. And we are saying that, okay, fine, let's set up something in Mars. Let's go to moon. But there are bigger factors, which is probably we should look after, which is alarming. And if you look at the climate changes that's happening, it's not nice. It's really, really not nice. Probably you, me, both have got a little bit of luxury. We can probably stay inside our cozy room. We can utilize AC, we can utilize car. But look at the people who are not earning, who don't have money to buy their food. The only reason is we probably killed the fields. And my friend, if you look at nature, there are a lot many species of birds which is getting extincted. And that's not nice. We are probably killing our own nature. I completely understand and ripple your words, whatever you have shared so far, so good. I have a small question for you. If we are talking about peace, if we are talking about probably philanthropy, if we are talking about banning all those weapons from different parts of the world, what is the exact, in your opinion, what is the exact alternative that you feel those factories should produce? Is it agricultural solution? Is it you feel healthcare elements? Or do you feel that a lot many chemical use inside human body is actually decreasing their immunity? We should look after ourselves with all those natural resources which we had in our earlier times. What's your opinion?
I believe for sure healthcare is important, and agriculture. In the near future, people will be rich if they own a land, because the land will assure you to have your own fresh food and everything. Because things, if they are going in this direction, we are not taking dramatic, real actions to stop this wave, I don't believe that it will be enough water as well for all the population in 50 or 60 or 70 years. So it's something that we need to preserve. Unfortunately, the ozone needs to protect the humidity in the Mother Earth and prevent the evaporation of water, because water is limited resource, is something that is not going to be found unless one star will eat the earth, but is going to be other damage. So actually people, they believe something which is completely wrong, because the most the rarest material in the earth is wood. Actually is the most is the rarest in the universe, because in the entire universe until now, the universe that we discovered with technology and satellites, in the entire universe, only on the Mother Earth there is wood. So this is number one, the most important resource. And unfortunately China went all over the countries to buy forests. So actually now Africa is owned by China, and half Canada is owned by China, and they are just cutting trees to produce papers and to produce other furniture, wood furniture. But they don't have the culture. It's not their fault, but as a country they don't have absolutely an ecological culture. They don't care. They just don't care, and they don't have unfortunately either care for the rubbish and for the recycling. So that's the problem. And they are going to own the entire world. So they should do something internally to make people sensitive about. I think there is a dog barking outside. Do you hear it?
That's fine. We are inside nature, so we should cherish if there is a dog that's barking. That's fine. It's normal. Well, that calls for a very serious discussion, because when you cut trees, I think as a policy, whoever is doing it, they should at least plant trees. If not, that's the minimum thing that they can do. But if we look at our humanity, the woods that we have at this moment, the rate of cutting woods is much more faster rather than growing those woods. If I'm not wrong, probably nature will take another revenge very soon, and humanity will probably be affected once again. For the audience, let me reveal another fact. My friend is the only living artist in the world who received the patronage of UNESCO for having written Angels, a song for peace, as a fundamental importance for peace and solidarity between populations. And that's not easy to do. And if we look at her heart, that's a golden heart that she has got. So whatever coming out from her voices, whatever words that is coming out from the heart itself. So I completely echo you, completely understand what you are sharing. Another question is actually coming in my mind. If we are doing such kind of mess in our nature, what will be your pledge to the people, to the audience who will be actually listening to this, watching this? What will be your pledge? What you want to suggest them, what we should do to protect ourselves? It's not about only human being. There are more than millions of other species which is living in Earth. We haven't discovered the underwater world yet. And if I may share you with something, in our culture, in Bharatiya culture, Indian is basically a given name. In Bharatiya culture, we define the timeline in 4 different yugas. So the starting point of the yuga when people don't lie and they are all well connected with nature, used to call as Satya Yuga. In Satya Yuga, that time, humankind used to connect with another humankind with neurons.
One second. Mamma, devi far stare zitti i cani perché io sto facendo un'intervista video, mamma. Okay. I told them to fix the dog because they are barking too much. They will bring it to another room.
Okay, so in that time, people used to connect with another person utilizing neurons and brains. And if you realize that, my friend, when we first started chatting with each other, utilizing a chat engine, immediately we started a connection with each other. We felt that there is a good heart of both of us. We should communicate more. And I felt that your story needs to be told in our own network. And that's how probably human being used to communicate utilizing the neurons, not the chat engines. Now, coming back to the point, I firmly believe that as and when we are using some technology and we are becoming dependent on that technology, we are losing some skill set inside our heart, inside our neurons. For an example, if you try to calculate using your brains, and if you skip that part, just use your mobile phone for calculation part, you will forget how to do faster calculation. You will forget how to do proper mathematics. I want to understand your opinion on this because you shared that the drone can actually fly. It's true. It can fly, it can drop a bomb. On the other way as well, the drone can fly, it can detect and understand the climate changes that is going on. Not only that, in some various different situations, like probably there is a flood and you need to understand the situation of the flood, you can actually fly the drone and understand it. So there's a good way and there's a bad way. There is a both side of the coin everywhere in the world. So what will be your opinion? What will be your pledge to people to optimize those kind of factors, understand it and utilizing it in a proper way?
Of course, the problem is that the technology is not in the hands of genius. Most of the time is in the hands of criminals, because only a criminal can use technology to destroy another human being. So let's for like the producer of weapons are criminal. How can you produce something that will destroy other human being? We need to be honest, to say that they are criminals. They are criminal in Thai, but they are still criminal. So then today can deliver food, can deliver pizza. In Dubai also already they deliver medicine, pizzas and all these things. So it's a nice, the way to use the technology depends of the people. So unfortunately most of the people are stupid and criminals, and of course the technology can destroy another human being or a group or an entire city or in entire countries. And today is so dangerous to play with this technology because everybody has their own bomb, everybody has their own weapons, and so it will be really as a stupid destruction of the humanity.
True, true. But you know what? There is a nice solution for it. I'm not sure how fast people will use it. When you use any drone or when you use any technology, we can do a KYC, we can detect the person's details, like their fingerprints or their retina. Utilizing
Yeah.
blockchain and AI camera, it can understand the person who is buying that particular drone. So depending on
Yes.
that, you can actually protect humanity. But yeah, there will be always this opposite side of the coin. People will be there who would love to destroy others. But we are not going towards that. Probably, I will tell our audience that our beautiful friend will be there once again in World Leaders Summit, December 2022, as a speaker into the metaverse and NFT, into that particular theme-based day. So World Leaders Summit is one of the biggest summit that happens every year. And I'm founder of World Leaders Summit. Last year, we had around 95 countries, 146 change makers who shared, who came together, and we did an impact with approximate per video watch of 15,000 people live telecast. And this year, we are expecting around 100 countries, and she will be among us. She already gave us her
Thank
consent,
you.
and be happy and honored to host her once again in the World Leaders Summit. Before you go, I have a very small stuff that I do always in Riding Tiger, which is called rapid fire. So I will be asking you very simple 5 different questions and 1 question from life, and it will be fast, and whatever comes in your mind, you just need to answer honestly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Super. White. White. Whatever comes in your mind, if you listen to white.
You want to have white snow. It comes to no.
Okay. Purple.
It's my favorite color. It's wisdom, deepness, elevation, a lot of things.
Love.
It's something that is around us most of the time and we don't realize it.
Wisdom.
It's something that you get with age for sure.
Okay, now here comes a very simple question. It's a common question for almost everyone. Imagine a situation that you are in a park and there is no one in that park. There is only one bench. And it's a beautiful park with a lot of greeneries, trees, sunny day, breeze is really, really great. And the question is, in that bench, you have an option to sit with someone. So whom would you like to sit with, and what kind of conversation you would like to have? It can be more than one person. That's not a problem.
Well, definitely, I would love to speak with Putin and understand the reasons behind everything that is happening nowadays. And maybe I could get I wish I could get to the point to change his mind and to maybe come with diplomacy around the world to give a good example for the future generations. Yeah, this definitely will be the man I would like to talk in the entire world nowadays. It will be only him.
My God, that's deep. Thank you so much for coming and sharing the beautiful insights. We'll look forward to host you once again in World Leaders Summit. Not only that, I promise that we'll be working together, definitely in various different projects. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure
Thank
and
you.
honor for me to host you.
Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao. Grazie.